Desk on Fire, directed by me, Vaughn Davis. Now, when I was in the 6th grade, I had this science teacher. We'll call her Miss Monty. Well, she was one of the least strict teachers, and some of the worst stuff happened in her class. Like this one day, someone did something really crazy. It was about summer, and as if it wasn't hot enough, there was this boy. We'll call him Kyrie. And he decided to light a piece of paper on fire. Now, he knew that was dumb because he didn't want to get caught. Who would? So he decided to hide it in a wooden desk. I know it was science class, but did they need to teach you that fire plus wood equals more fire? So he ended up catching the desk on fire, which is arson in the class 4 offense in our school. Now the fire was spreading, and if someone didn't have a water bottle, it would have probably been over for everybody. Mrs. Monzi saw the fire, and instead of pulling the fire alarm, she called security, because that was the best idea in that situation. They dumped the water on the fire, and luckily it worked. The security guard came in, and with something like that, you would get suspended for a couple of days. Well, I didn't see Kyrie until the 7th grade. Lesson is, don't play with fire unless you're like a fireman or something, or unless you're like one of those people at carnivals and stuff who can breathe fire, because they're pretty cool, and both of those people are trained in what they do. Speaking of this, I never realized how he started the fire. Did he have some twigs or like a magnifying glass? Or was he like able to just magically fire bend or something? And what type of teacher do you really have to be to not notice kids lighting stuff on fire inside of your class? Was she sleeping or daydreaming? She was supposed to be teaching a class. Like, what in the world? And the thing is, Kyrie does stuff like that all the time. Maybe keeping an eye out on him would be smarter. But a fire in school is not smart. But just learn that from me. I suggest you don't do it either. So point of advice, stay out of trouble. And make sure that you don't light anything on fire before you catch the entire world on fire. The end.